Hello, Friday people. How do you break motivation? Oh, by the way, we just had a great class. I'll tell you about that in a minute. How do you break motivation? Right, before I lose my train of thought. Great question. Something I get asked quite often. How do I get through my lack of motivation? Dave, I'm not motivated enough to do what I want to do. How do I break it? The answer is it's blatantly simple, and you're going to hate me for saying it, but you'd break it by taking action. I think what tends to happen is we tend to bite off more than we can chew, right? And there's a real funny kind of train of thoughts that goes to this, that if you are too overwhelmed, you've got too much going on, then overwhelm every single time leads to inaction. Inaction, needless to say, means you're not going to do anything, right? That then will trigger situations of anxiety, that will cause lots of other little things that will go on inside your head because there's just too much going on. You're too overwhelmed, and therefore, of course you can't find a motivation to try and change what you need to do or what you're looking to do. How do you stay motivated, right? But what you then do is you start taking action. You start taking action on the littlest things that you can find, okay? We tend to, when we're feeling like that, we tend to try and bite off more than we can chew. We tend to jump in and we tend to try and take on the world and to try and change everything at once. Whereas if we just concentrated on one thing, if we tried to let everything else go and just said, right, today this is the one thing that's going to motivate me to keep going. Today, all I need to do is hit a fitness class. That's it. It's my list of things to do. I need to hit a fitness class and I'm going to do so at 6 a.m. Well, you're now motivated and buzzed for the entire day. You feel great, right? Because you only had one thing, is you've achieved it. It's 6:45 a.m. and you've achieved your goals. Now you can do anything with your day. You feel great, you feel buzzed. You've then just got to keep that going. Now you can do that through forms of accountability, i.e. get yourself booked into sessions. Don't just tell yourself you're going to go to the gym. No, hell, phone the gym. Phone the gym you're going to go to and tell them, I'm going to be in at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Tell them, I am going to come in and I'm going to train this. Why not? Hold yourself accountable to it. Post it on Facebook. Hello world, it's Friday, it's 9 p.m. Tomorrow I am going to go into the gym and I'm going to train, I don't know, back and buys, boys club, back and buys. Or I'm going to go and see Dave at 8:30 or 9:30 and we're going to have a good workout. That motivation then will keep you going. Okay, it's not the motivation that you lack. The thing with motivation is when we're overwhelmed, we can't feel it. And also, motivation lasts for a limited period of time. It's a very fleeting thing. And when you don't get the results you want in the period of time that you maybe set out that was probably too unrealistic, well, then you give up because you didn't get what you wanted. It's too hard. So it's not kind of the motivation that you need at that point. It's the determination. And determination only comes from having a good goal. Right, and a goal that you can achieve and a goal that you can hit either A, daily, or B, weekly, or C, a long-term goal. And all three of them should work together. You should have a nice big goal, something juicy that you're working towards. You should then break that down to monthly. You should break it down to weekly, and you should break it down to a daily goal. What do I need to do today? Today I need to, I don't know, if you're a calorie counter, hit 1,500 calories. Today I need to make sure I hit 10,000 steps. Today I need to make sure that I drink 4 glasses of water. Today I need to make sure that I hit a gym class. Today I need to, and so on. Yeah? It's then that determination that your goal is now bigger than you that will lead to more motivation to keep you going, right? It's that level of determination that when you start seeing those small results, you feel good, you feel great, you've got to keep on going. It's about not pushing away the small results. So if you are getting some form, even if it's not how you think it should look, if you are getting some form of weight loss from what you're doing, even if it's as low as 0.1 of a pound a week, you are still getting results. If you are running faster, then you're getting results. If you are lifting more, you are getting results. If you are going further, if you're feeling better, if you're no longer feeling tired when you run upstairs, or you can push in your entire day and still feel good at the end of it, you're still getting results. And you need to remind yourself of that moment's reflection to say, how great I actually feel compared to how I did feel is massive. It puts you in the now. Okay? When we live in the now, we always win. That's probably all I've got to say on that right now. Right now, I'm going to talk about the class we've had and the epic week that we've had in the gym of people who are fully motivated. People who, hopefully some of you guys are watching right now, have come in, have had some fantastic sessions, if I do say so myself, and had a great laugh while doing so. There's just a bunch of people that's just left and just given me all this great feedback, and hopefully they're going to come and tell you guys about it later on because I've asked them to. It's something you really need to find. It's another thing that will keep you motivated, is enjoying your journey. If you're not enjoying it, well then of course you don't want to do it. Of course you're going to lose motivation if you're not enjoying it. If you're not enjoying it, well to me, go and start a new journey, right? Because yes, it should be hard, okay? It shouldn't be easy going to an exercise class. It should be something that challenges you, even just the tiniest little bit. However, it should be something that you enjoy. Maybe not at the time. Like me, I've said it to you guys before, if I only trained when I wanted to train, I'd probably do it a handful of times a year. I literally, maybe 5 or 6 times a year if I really wanted to, but as it happens, I train several times a week because I know that afterwards I'm going to feel great, because I know that after I've trained, that I'm better set up, and that I've worked all my stress and all my tension out, that I can be a better husband to my wife when I finally get home. If you're watching, hi babe, I'm on my way. That I can be a better father to my kids, because I'm now not as stressed, and I can talk to them in a calmer manner. Yeah, I'm doing these things for them. So when I then become more motivated, when I become more determined to reach the goals that I want to reach, it then makes me better to everybody else around me. It makes me more pleasant to be around. It gives me less stress. It gives me more focus, more productivity, and I want to do more of what I'm doing. I want to be able to work. I want to be able to dig in harder, right? I want to be able to actually go and get bigger goals. As soon as I start to reach a goal, I set a bigger goal, and we keep on moving and keep on moving. That's probably the facts of life. Motivation isn't an easy thing to have. And we're all busy searching it, thinking it's going to come, and it's just going to flood to us. And it really doesn't. When we start to enjoy the now. In fact, I'm going to give you a quote, and then I'm going to leave you. The past is forgotten. The future is unknown. And if we live in the future too much, by the way, if we live in the past too much, then we become very miserable on things that either we've missed or things that we didn't do. If we live in the future too much, then we're staring too much time at things that we don't have. Things that we necessarily don't fit, we don't know how we could possibly get them. If you need to lose a large amount of weight, you keep on staring at that. You don't know how you can do it at this point. So the past is forgotten, you can't do anything about it. The future's unknown, you should have a goal, but you don't know it yet. You don't know what that could really could look like. However, the present is what's happening now. And it's a gift, and that's why it's called the present. For that, frankly, epic quote, you can thank Kung Fu Panda. Go and watch it if you haven't. It's a good film. Anywho, I'm going to the circus tomorrow. You know how excited I am about this. If you're in class tomorrow, we're probably going to have a little bit of a Greatest Showman morning, because well, why not? That's what I want to do. People, listen, I'm going to bid you adieu. Enjoy your Friday night. I'm going to go home and have my dinner. As always, hi Mia. Hi Daddy, I love you. That's my daughter. She's awesome. Hey babe. As always, if you need me for anything, if you're interested in the classes, if you have a question that you'd love for somebody to give you an honest and open answer about, drop us a message, ding me a PM, or just pop in, just come and see us. Folks, on that, I'm going to bid you adieu. Have a fantastic weekend. We might talk some more, we might not. See ya!